I know there's going to be some people out here that are going to have their disagreements with this video, that maybe want to believe in that fantasy that most guys are going to wake up somehow in 2021 and beyond and somehow like that just snap out of their blue pill conditioning because of YouTube videos on the internet, and they're going to no longer be simps, no longer wife and date promiscuous women, no longer pedestalize women, no longer put hoes before bros. However, I'm here to tell you right now that that is not going to happen moving forward, okay? That is not going to happen, at least not in this. I don't believe in the 2020s that is going to happen, unfortunately, for a lot of guys out there. That might be devastating news for you. You want your homie to maybe take the red pill. You want him to wake up from the lie he's been living in. All right, he's been in the game his whole life, but he hasn't realized he's playing the game and he's being played, and he's playing checkers while others are playing chess. All right, but I'm here to tell you guys, most guys in my age range, which is Gen Z, all right, early 20s, they're not waking up to female nature. They're still going to be simps. They're still going to be thirsty, and they're going to continue to not learn from their mistakes, okay? Now, will more and more men eventually, I believe, come and take the red pill? Possibly, all right, possibly. But at the same time, I truly believe that such few men will be getting intimacy in the future that they might even be willing to share their women, the women they're with higher status, top-notch guys moving forward, and they will be okay with it. They will be okay with this cuckoldry moving forward, and we can expect this to happen very soon, all right? We're starting to see it. I'm telling you guys, the top 10% to 5% of guys, if they're around your chick, your woman, the woman that you want to wife up, your ex maybe at this moment, and they're in a position and a space where they can't get caught fooling around or messing around behind your back or whoever they're with's back, they're going to do it. They're going to do it. And there's nothing in 2021 that's going to hold them back from doing it. They're not going to be held accountable for their actions. Why do I bring this up? Why am I talking about this right now? And why do I have such a bleak outlook on the future of men? Because I interact with men on a consistent day-to-day basis, not only on this channel, but in my day-to-day life. All right? I'm going to give you guys just a few examples of the type of guys that we're dealing with and why they are like how they are currently. All right? How did we get here? How did we get to so many men being simps? A lot of it has to do with single motherhood, rap videos, girl power movement, because I can't say the euphemism word or I will get banned. This is how bad YouTube's gotten, guys. But you know what I'm talking about, the girl power movement. And the fourth thing is your addiction to the hub, all right? Your addiction to this. You can't stop it. You're addicted to it. And that's warping your perception of what's acceptable to wife and what's acceptable to sleep with and what you shouldn't sleep with and what you shouldn't touch and what is dangerous for your mind, body, and spirit, because you're just too addicted to doing this. So you can't see that what you're doing is messing with your brain, messing with your mind, and going to F up how you view women and the women you choose in your future because you just want to get a quick little nut in your hand. And a lot of guys, whether you like it or not, they're not going to change because they're addicted to all these four things, or they have all four of these things in their life constantly warping their mindset. Moving forward, it's going to get worse. All right? I hate to be the bearer of bad news. I hate to be that guy. I really do. I don't want to be that guy. I was just getting my haircut. You feel me? And yeah, I know. I was just getting my haircut, though. Drop a like if you like the haircut. If you don't like the haircut, well, drop a like as well. And just sitting in that barber shop, surrounded by a bunch of young guys that are maybe a little older than me. Dudes are all simps, all right? These dudes are simps. We have, at the barbershop I go to, there's a big TV screen, all right? We got music videos. We got got girls dancing in the videos, obviously, because they're mainly rap videos. That's what's promoted. That's what the agenda is nowadays. But I'm listening to a lot of the songs these guys are picking because it's just on YouTube. And the owner of the barbershop, he's in charge of putting all the music videos up on the TV. All right, so what we listen to. All of these songs are simpy songs. Every single last one of these songs is just straight simping songs. I'm going to wife her. I'm going to put a baby in her. I'm going to buy her a bag. She deserves a Birkin, blah, blah, blah. All these different stupid simpy programming. While all day long, these guys cut hair for a living and have other men come in and get indoctrinated. This is what happens. It's that constant cycle of being surrounded by pollution. So I'm in there getting my hair cut, talking to my barber, blah, blah, blah. And this is no diss against him. He's just blue pill as hell. Love the guy dearly. But I happened to notice that he told me that one of the best things about working in this new barbershop was that he's able to look at the girls in the music videos while he's cutting hair. All right? This dude has a girlfriend. This dude is telling me he's talking about already getting married to this girl, putting a baby in her, talking about baby names with her. And then he went and told me today that she has always had a rocky relationship with her dad and that her ex-boyfriend or whatever was abusive and would hit her, all these different things. I'm just like, red flag, red flag, red flag, red flag. I feel like a referee, all right? I feel like I'm in a soccer game just pulling out the red cards because I'm looking at this guy like, I can't even help you at this point, bro. I can't even help you. All right? I can't. And I don't know if he follows my stuff or watches me. He has my stuff, but we got to rewind here. How did he get in this position? How did he get to this point? All right? This dude's a good-looking dude. Takes good care of himself. Exercises. He's into fitness. All right? But he was raised mainly by his grandparents and mainly by his grandmother. All right? A very matriarchal setup. So his whole life he's been indoctrinated by women. All right? So he's been told to pander and cater to women. So he gets his sense of purpose and sense of work ethic, if you want to put it that way, to cut hair by seeing women on the screen, all right? That's where he gets his motivation from. That was the number one thing he told me was what motivated him to get through his shifts at his work. Seeing women that are all thoughts dancing on a screen and listening to this simpy music. And now we see what position he's in life. He chose a woman that's damaged, that has a lot of pain, a lot of issues from her past, and it all starts back to programming. I can almost guarantee you he has an issue possibly, maybe in the past, with... I can almost guarantee that, all right? Because a lot of guys nowadays, there's another guy at my work dating this absolute train wreck of a female, right? Tattoo sleeve, just wears tight clothes to work. They work together now. She shot in a few Mike Sherm videos, all right? It's a rapper in the Bay Area. I'm from the Bay Area. Shout out to you guys that are from the Bay. What's up? But yeah, it's a bad look. And a lot of these guys get so fixated on how she looks. And she has a history. But a lot of guys get fixated on how good this woman looks on their outside. All right? Because she looks good. But a lot of times these women that look good, they have such inner decay. And they have daddy issues. All right? They have mental issues. Because they haven't had to develop anything else but that. They've just relied on their looks this far in life that it's gotten them really nowhere. And they realize they don't need to develop anything else because guys are still going to trick because they look good. So they didn't have to develop any conversation skills, anything interesting, any good hobbies, anything that, us men would have to develop in order to be fascinating or someone that women would find attractive. They just don't have to. And a woman that shoots in a music video like this, she belongs to the streets, straight up. But this guy doesn't see it because he just sees how she looks. He doesn't really care about her past like that. And, it's just, a lot of guys are just so addicted to the hub that they see attractive women now that have all these red flags, and they throw them out the window just to have a chance to get with this chick. And they're not even trying to just sleep with her. They're trying to cuff this chick. She's trying to cuff this chick. All right. A lot of men, this happens all the time. They try to wife up these formerly promiscuous women that are damaged. Let me tell you, don't do that. I know society programs you to believe that you need a beautiful woman, and I know society programs you that it's okay, it doesn't matter, don't worry about her past, she's with you now, and you need to be tricking off on her, getting her lips done, getting her breasts done, getting all these different things done so she can advertise herself. That's what she's really doing to other men, but she's saying she's doing it for you to strengthen the relationship. The real point I want to talk about in this video is I was once in this position as well. I saw attractive women as just wow because of my past issues, okay? And you need to work past those past issues of pedestalizing women or thinking that just because she has a great body or she's attractive that she's good for long-term material. This all roots and stems back to your addiction to the hub. And society needs you to find these women attractive so that they can take more of your money when you get divorced, and that they can destroy the family unit as well after your divorce and your separation. Hopefully you have kids, they're hoping, because then they get more government assistance, which only gives more money into the government. It's all a big scheme, and once you see it for what it is, you know what it is, all right? I wouldn't be surprised if certain countries, China, is possibly funding these industries in order to break up families, all right? I wouldn't be surprised they're funding the hub. We've seen just so many people get addicted to this, and at such an early age that it warps their whole perception of what is a healthy woman. And I'm here to talk about, I'm here to preach about it, because it's going to ruin a lot of men's lives moving forward, because they are going to wife up trash and streetwalkers. And that is facts, because of the past addiction they have, because they were raised by a single mom, because the media says it's okay. Cardi B says it's okay. Meg Thee Stallion says it's okay. So they're going to go ahead and wipe up all these thoughts. This is the world we live in. Think about it. I'm sure you guys have friends out there that are so desperate for some poon that they're willing to date a 304. Type that in a calculator, flip it upside down. What's that spell? Exactly. They're willing to date a woman with a history because they don't see their own true value, and there's just their warped perception based on their past addictions in life. Don't let that be you. Don't let that be you moving forward, because a lot of guys are going to fall on this sword. And the agenda to push out more demonic stuff like this, to get you to lust as a man and not be on your purpose, it's only going to amp up, all right? So if you're not already, your mindset's not there already, if you're still dealing with issues, all right, that I talked about in my New Year's resolution video, you're not going to be ready for this, all right? You're not going to be ready for this. Your mindset's not there yet. You're still lusting. You should be practicing celibacy right now, actually. If we're going to keep it 100, you should be practicing celibacy during this era. This is like Sodom and Gomorrah out here. Do you really want to mix your energy with that? And then maybe wife it? Or get in a long-term relationship with it? Ask yourself these questions. And you're not going to be able to save a lot of these guys. It's not like I've tried to pour into these guys. I've tried to spill little bits and red pill truths to these guys before I learned that it's ineffective, because I don't have a punani. I can't succubus him into listening to me, because I don't have anything that is of value to men. A lot of men are just so wrapped up because they're hitting it from the back. They're doing this and that. They're really feeling like the man. She's really boosting their ego when she's cheating on the side, just to keep him in a fantasy relationship with her. But he won't listen to his homie because you don't have these things. So they won't listen to you because you can't smash him. All right, unless you're gay. But we're not talking about that agenda. We're talking about you can tell him all this red pill truth, but he is so addicted because of past issues to the poon that he just won't even listen to you, because he's just wrapped up in it. He's lost in the sauce. Sorry guys, I'm getting a little angry here now, so I'm gonna have to end this video and cut it short. But man, I'm telling you, as bad as we all want it to change, don't think I don't want it to change. Don't think I don't want things to get better. I do. But the simping has gone up since lockdown. I see thirstier men every single day, and it's only going to continue to get worse, unfortunately. All right? Those of you that have this content, those of you that are interested in making a change, that watch similar stuff to this and clicked on this video because you're interested in making a change, you are the guys that will receive this information and will level up in life. But a lot of guys aren't going to do that, all right? A lot of guys aren't going to be willing to do that. We have 50,000 subscribers on this channel. I appreciate and I'm grateful for every single last one of you guys from the bottom of my heart. But what is 50,000 subscribers to the billions of young men in the world that are going to not get this information, all right? So if you want to help spread it, if you want to help share it, drop a like on the video, all right? YouTube does not like this content. They're going to suppress it because they can't let this truth get out here, taking money out of their pockets. And hit that subscribe button, turn on bell notifications, and share the content because we need more men getting this information before it's too late, before they get wrapped up and lost in the sauce, all right? Lost in the culture, lost in this depressing world that we live in. I want you guys to live your best lives, all right? So the only way you can do that is by constantly listening to things that are encouraging you, working on your purpose, and distracting your mind off of negative things to more positive things. I'm not trying to depress you in this video. I know it will depress some of you guys, but I want it to be relatable. I want you guys to realize you're not alone out there. There's other guys out here with the same mindset that are willing to work through things as a community, as a whole, and communicate those ideas together, all right? So we can make sense of the world we're living in. I love you all. Continue to go your own way. Continue to take the red pill. I'm out of here. Have a good one.